It's 9:30 on the final show of 8 out of 10 Cats. Joining the show tonight, it's Derek. And from Celebrity Big Brother, it's Jeremy Edwards. And their big brother, Dave Spikey. And facing them tonight, the appliance of science. Superfan Lisa Tarbuck. And their big brother, Sean Locke. With extra special guests, Maxwell, Michelle, Nick, Jade, Victor, Kamal. And here's your host, Jimmy Carr.
Welcome to the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother Special, a show about Big Brother opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, in this year's Big Brother, there were a staggering 6.5 million votes cast, meaning whoever wins has a clear mandate to invade North Korea. Of course, the title of Big Brother is taken from the George Orwell novel 1984, although this year's casting was inspired by Animal Farm. 80% of the Big Brother applicants are between 16 and 24. The rest have significantly higher IQs. Let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories and events from this year's Big Brother they've been talking about the most. It's our panellists' job to guess the three most popular. Dave, Jeremy, Derek, what do you think the nation have been talking about with regards to Big Brother?
Well, in the top three has got to be Kinga, the bottle bank.
Has to be.
I just watched it, like most people, I'm sure, with the jaw just getting progressively lower and lower. I'm wondering what I just thought, well, in her house, her mum and dad must have had everybody around. All the neighbours. She's on tonight, she's gone in, come on. Auntie Margie's here, come in, Auntie Margie, sit down. Oh, she's smoking, I didn't know she smoked. Oh, wait a minute, it gets worse than that. You sit down there, have a cup of tea. Watch her, she's on. Shall I put this up my fanny?
Were you horrified, Derek?
I didn't see it.
Let's have a look at it now.
Don't do it, Kinga.
King of Dawn. That was Kinga there, cracking open a bottle of wine.
It happens a lot on telly. I remember seeing David Attenborough in Life on Earth knocking one out, one of the gorillas. So, Newsnight, Paxman. He's got a live that's a false arm, you see, Paxman's got.
I've never liked manual labour myself, which is why I've never done it.
You have a little fella come in twice a week, do you? Let's have a look and see whether the Kinga incident is in the top three talking points. Ooh. Yes, it is. Third most talked about thing.
That's a point.
This is the story of Kinga turning herself into a novelty wine rack. I think what happened was she was going to ask Anthony for a shag, but in the end she bottled it. Sean's team, what else have people been talking about?
Maybe it could be the numerous arguments me and that guy had, Maxwell.
Your arguments with Maxwell?
Yeah.
I've got a clip.
You took cigarettes out of my fucking packet! You're a fucking little thief, mad wanker! Fuck off! You're out of order.
Black attack.
That was like a scene from Lady Windermere's Fan, isn't it?
Science, why do you love winding people up so much?
Well, me, I don't like winding up anybody.
But there, you're doing it now.
How? All I did, yeah, it was just a clash of characters, that's all what it is, really.
I'm pretty sure that Maxwell will 100% agree with that. Let's check.
Me and Science were having it out, and we was having a row. He's having a row to my face, he was telling me what he thought about me, I was saying what I thought about him, right? But at the end of the day, me and Science, we strong personalities, strong characters, we clashed, we had a row, thought about it, and at the end of the day, I left the house, he shook my hand, and he beat me.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Well, I can tell you that your argument with Maxwell was the 8th most talked about thing.
The 8th? Oh.
8th, yeah. I'm going to go over to Dave's team, I'm going to ask you.
What about Craig's love for Anthony? I feel a bit sorry for Craig, actually, because I think Anthony kind of led him on. Because he comes into the house, right, and obviously Craig's attracted to him, and he snogs Orla, he then goes to Makosi, and Craig's thinking, he's a breast man, I'm in. Wait! Wait till he sees these. Nothing.
Might develop once they've left the house and there are no cameras around.
Do you think?
Possibly.
Definitely not.
Did you?
Sorry. Oh, hang on. Jade has to talk.
No, definitely not. I think Craig is... He's actually quite scary. You know, Michelle, I'm sorry, Michelle, but in Michelle, she was the bunny boiler, but Craig has actually beaten that. He's actually really
You know
scary.
that's the real Michelle behind you.
And I think if that was a man harassing a woman, it would be called sexually harassment. So why is it not the same? I just think it's awful.
I'm still pretty sure we call it sexual harassment. Let's have a look and see if you're right and if Craig is sexually harassing Anthony.
Look at me, please. Look at me. Focus on me. Craig, your best friend, who cares about you greatly. You are a nightmare for me in this house. I tell you what, I fucking love you. I'll do anything for you.
Big Brother is a little concerned about Anthony this evening.
Right, OK.
He seems a little worse for wear.
Getting sick over everything.
Get off us, man.
You are acting like an ass.
Get off us!
Craig and Anthony there enjoying the kind of romance you'd find in a Hollywood movie. Cape Fear. Let's have a look and see if that's one of the top 3 talking points.
Oh.
Yes, it is. The most talked about thing in this year's Big Brother. Yes, this is the story of Craig and Anthony's relationship. The thing Craig likes about Anthony is that he can see a bit of himself in him. OK, fingers on buzzers, one more to get.
It's got to be when Makosi sort of let the side down and she apparently had it off with Anthony and then was pregnant. Pool orgy.
They disregarded every rule of pool etiquette, didn't they?
Yeah, didn't they?
I mean, for a start, went swimming after a big meal. It's a no. Heavy petting.
Yeah.
No bombing.
Ducking.
Bombing, Craig.
Let's have a look.
Come on.
Go, Makosi!
Isn't it? No. He's got a massive willy, yeah, huge! Huge! Huge!
Well, that was the Week 5 hot tub orgy. Do you think they had sex in the pool?
They definitely did it. I know for a fact that they did, because he said that they did, Craig said that they did, Ola said that they did.
I don't think they did. She was pregnant 5 minutes later. She's pregnant. She jumped out of the pool, into the diary room and told him she was pregnant.
Yeah, but in that pool, it could have been anybody's, couldn't it? To be honest with you.
Let's have a look and see if this is one of the top talking points of Big Brother this year.
Hello.
Yes, it is. Yes, this is the story of the Housemates pool orgy where Anthony and Makosi allegedly had sex. I can assure you that it was safe sex. Anthony was wearing a verruca sock. Well, I can tell you at the end of that round, Science, Lisa and Sean have 1 point. Derek, Jeremy and Dave have 2 points.
Looking good.
The next round is called the Poll with a Hole. We've unearthed some fascinating facts about Big Brother. Unfortunately, each statistic is missing one salient piece of information, so it's up to our panellists to fill in the gaps. Sean's team, 10% of Big Brother viewers think that Science is what?
Is his surname, and his first name is head of.
Science is history.
It's his story, which is mine. What would you like to know?
I think I know already enough.
I don't think you do.
I feel like I picked up a pirate radio station.
It's to do with your name, Science.
Is it your real name?
Christened name.
Yeah. Citizen science to you, though, please.
Yeah, no, Science the Great, as far as I'm concerned, but Kieran Harvey, if I was the authorities.
Yeah.
10% of Big Brother viewers think that Science is...
Not his real name.
Not his real name? Is close, but not right. I'm going to have to tell you. 10% of Big Brother viewers think that Science is a stupid name.
Only 10%.
Where did you get the name, then? Did you give it to yourself?
No, I didn't. It came because of the way that I produce music, the way that I write lyrics and the things that I talk about, basically. The science of life, the science of culture, the science of dreams.
Boom.
And to aspire.
Give us a little taste of that.
What shall I talk about? Give me a topic then.
8 out of 10 cats.
8 out of 10 cats. All right, and I'm having a chit-chat in 8 out of 10 cats with Jimmy Carr and the rest of the gang. But you know that I'm the man. Yeah, I'm a man. Not a man's man, but you got to overstand. Now, don't be hunger, because I got a hunger. And since I've been in the house, I come out a lot stronger. Put some minor. A little glitch in the Matrix.
Dave, 34% of people would like to see Derek what?
Let's see Derek, he's here, look. Press play and record. You have a tape of him.
Kiss Jeremy. It's got to be. Got to be that.
Take the plums out of his mouth. Not mine.
Later, Jeremy, later.
What have I done?
You know what I'd like you to see more of you doing? Bending with your knees rather than your back. Do they not send you on a lifting and handling course? Every time I've watched you, you're doing the wrong thing. You're just asking for disc trouble later on in life.
34% of people weren't as caring as you.
Could it be something absurd as leading the Conservative Party?
I'm going to give you that. Yes, 34% of people would like to see Derek start his own political party. Derek, do you think you'd be good at that?
No, I'm a follower, not a leader. I follow people. They're usually tall, dark and very handsome.
Thank you very much, Derek, but I'm going to say no. Dave's team. 12% of Big Brother applicants are what?
Practising in threshers.
Sane, and the other 96% mad.
96?
What about the other two? 88. No, he was the clever one.
12% of the Big Brother applicants are real.
Do you really think that's the answer?
No, not really. Isn't that a good thing?
I'll give you a clue. It's a job.
It's a job.
Oh.
Shelf stackers.
Hairdressers.
You are absolutely right. Lisa Tarbuck. Yes, 12% of Big Brother applicants are hairdressers. 2 of the housemates this year are hairdressers. Anthony is a trainee and Craig runs his own salon. He's already offered Anthony some sort of job. OK, Sean's team. 34% of Big Brother contestants what after leaving the house?
I reckon 34% of Big Brother contestants go back to Asda.
Nah, man, Asda's do classic quick save.
Science, you're one of the contestants.
Yeah. I reckon what they should do is go to a remote Scottish island and have a little word with themselves. What have you been doing since you left the Big Brother house? Number 1.
I read that you made $1 million since you left, did you?
I don't ask you about your wages.
You can.
I wouldn't like to, it's rude. No,
you're right.
I haven't made $1 million.
Sorry, that is rude, I apologise. How much do you weigh, Jay?
Lose weight.
That's the right answer.
Hey.
Yes, 34% of Big Brother contestants lose weight after leaving the house, mainly by bringing out their own fitness videos. Nadia's weight loss programme was a little bit more extreme. She cut out all meat and 2 veg. So at the end of that round, it is 3 points for Sean's team and 4 points for Dave's team. Our next round is face-off. We have 6 well-known Big Brother housemates in the studio. Kamal, Nick, Jade, Victor, Michelle and Maxwell. We asked the public, which of these housemates would do best on Mastermind? Who got the most votes?
Why can't I maybe have some votes?
Sorry, it's who would be best on Mastermind.
Yeah.
Did you not understand that question?
I think, Jade, I think you do very well, but you'd be spinning around the chair.
I'm going to say Nick.
You're going to go with Nasty Nick?
Yeah.
OK. Dave's team, what do you think?
I'd love to see Jade on it. Just imagine it would be like you've passed on all 22. The answer to question 1 was Jade.
What would your specialist subject be?
Shoes and handbags.
Who are you going to go for, team?
I think we've got to go for Kamal.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
What do you think, Jeremy?
Well, I don't think anything would be any good, to be honest. Well, I'm sorry, but, you know.
Yeah, they're not like the cast of Hollyoaks, are they?
No.
Victor, what would your specialist subject be on Mastermind?
General knowledge, really, like...
Your specialist subject would be general knowledge?
That would be it.
That is amazing. Yeah. And your specialist subject is general knowledge?
Why, is that not a subject?
Is it not a subject? No, Jade, but when your specialist subject... I can't believe I'm having to explain that to a human being. General knowledge is the general bit, and then they do have a specialist subject.
Oh, in knowledge.
In knowledge, no. Oh, you're adorable. Well, you went with Kamal, you went with Nick. I can tell you that Kamal got 19% of the vote, but the public thought the best person on Mastermind would be Nasty Nick. He got 50% of the vote. According to the public, Nick was voted the housemate that would be best on Mastermind. His specialist subject would, of course, be the role of Buttons in various pantos across the East Midlands. We asked the public, which of these housemates would you most like to meet on a blind date? Who got the most votes? Dave's team.
I'd want to go on a blind date with Jade. I'm picking Jade every time, aren't I? I'm sorry, I would. My worry is she'd never find a place, you know, the arranged place. It's like, I'll meet you outside Ritz's. I'm not going to Brazil.
Okay, who are you going for?
It's got to be Michelle, hasn't it? I think Michelle. It's got to be Michelle.
I don't, yeah.
No.
We go for Michelle.
Yeah. You're going to go for Michelle?
Even half the chance.
Who are you going to go for, Sean?
Who would you like to meet on a blind date?
The public is actually the ones
Come on.
that have done this. I ain't got a clue, but I'm going to go for Jade, innit? Because Jade, everybody loves Jade. Now you're getting it wrong.
That's cute.
Like that, man. Sway with it, sway with it, sway with it, flow with it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Does anybody remember the wooden tops?
Lisa, who do you think the public would have voted for?
Kamal.
You think Kamal?
There,
Why?
I said it.
You went for Michelle. I can tell you that Michelle got 20% of the vote, but Kamal got 35% of the vote. It was the top answer. OK, this is to Sean's team. We asked the public which of these housemates would make the worst Prime Minister. Who got the most votes?
Maxwell would make a bad Prime Minister. Very bad.
Is it because you would be tried for treason?
Yeah, all of that, man. You know what I mean? They blame it on citizen science all the time.
I've got Jade down for Foreign Secretary. European Constitution, East Anglia. Come on.
Who are you going to go for?
Jade, I think.
Oh, actually, see, what's his name? Tony Blair, and walked straight past him. I didn't even know it was him. So.
What was Tony Blair doing at Bluewater?
OK, so you've gone for Maxwell. I can tell you that Maxwell got 10% of the vote as the worst Prime Minister, but Jade was the top answer with 50% of the vote.
Oh, bless you.
But in fairness to you, Jade, if you were elected leader, you wouldn't be the stupidest world leader, would you? No. President Bush is thicker than you, isn't he?
I don't know who these people are.
President Bush. You've heard of President Bush, though, yeah?
Is that the man that sort of looks like a teddy bear that's in America?
President of America or the United States? Which one would you rather?
They're both the same.
Oh, well, this is good. OK, Dave, this is your final question.
All right.
We asked the public which of these housemates would make the best superhero. Who got the most votes?
Oh, Victor, didn't you have a couple of names, like superhero names, like the Milkman? And did you do the plumber? Was that... Why was that?
Because I leave pipe.
He's basically our job man. We're going to go for Victor.
Yeah, OK, you're going for Victor. Sean, what do you think?
What would your superpowers be, Vic?
Turn up really late, take your account details and launder mass amounts of money through them. Fraud boy.
Should we go with Kamal?
Kamal had an assortment of weapons to throw in it, like a laser mirror and like throwing boomerang stilettos and things.
He could also throw a hissy fit.
Yes,
OK, well, I can tell you that Kamal only got 16% of the vote. What? Victor was the top answer, 23% of the vote. Yes, according to the public, Victor would make the best superhero. One of his nicknames is the Milkman, because he always delivers. Milk. He's now a milkman, it's his job. So at the end of that round, I can tell you that Derek, Jeremy and Dave have 6 points, and Science, Lisa and Sean have 5 points. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls based on Big Brother. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here is your first one. Person you'd least like to be stuck in the Big Brother house with?
Robert Mugabe.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Well, it's all moon this, moon that.
It's a current housemate.
Craig.
Correct.
Has to be.
Oh, well done.
Here's a look at why Craig might not be great to live with.
That is toying something over somebody. Not. Listen! Stop doing that! I don't put up fucking things!
I don't know what the bloke's problem is.
No, you need to pull yourself.
I can't do it, I can't.
Oh.
He behaves like a pregnant woman with malaria.
My God. Favourite ever housemate? Fingers on buzzers.
It was definitely our Jade.
Well, you're absolutely right. Jade is the most popular Big Brother contestant ever. Jade, let's have a look at some of the reasons why you're the most popular Big Brother contestant ever.
Everybody goes on about Sherlock Holmes, and everybody goes on about Mr. Einstein. And I thought Inspector Morse and Mr. Einstein were together, sort of thing.
Say that again?
I thought Sherlock Holmes was like related to Inspector Morse, and Inspector Morse was related to Mr. Einstein and Mother Teresa.
I think a round of applause for Jade, the most popular Big Brother contestant ever. Thank you. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Science, Lisa and Sean have 8 points, Derek, Jeremy and Dave have 7 points, meaning Sean's team are the winners. Thank you to all of our guests this evening, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. See you next year.
It's 9:30 on the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special. Joining the show tonight, Big Brother's Big Mouth, Grace, Northern Delight, Jason Manford, and their Big Brother, Dave Spikey. And facing them tonight, blonde bombshell, Leah, superfan Dom Jolly, and their Big Brother, Sean Locke. The extra special guests, Jade, Nadia, Mikey, Jane, Eugene, Shabazz, and here's your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special, a show about opinion polls, surveys, statistics, and of course, Big Brother. Did you know, for example, 50,000 people applied to be on Big Brother this year. Only 22 got in, but there's no wastage. The rest are ground down and served as sausages. A high percentage of applicants are from Glasgow. They're not interested in the prize money. They just want to live in a house for a couple of weeks. And throughout the world, there have been 114 Big Brother winners. 67 male, 46 female, and Nadia. Let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation, and they've asked the British nation what stories and events from this year's Big Brother they found the most memorable. It's our panellists' job to guess the top 3 talking points from Big Brother 7. Dave, Jason and Grace, what have people been talking about in Big Brother this year?
Nikki's tantrums. I switched on the first time. She's in the diary room. I thought I'm watching kids say the funniest things. Where's Barrymore?
You want to have a little look at some of her finest moments?
That was brilliant, yeah.
Let's have a look at some hissy fits.
I'm not fucking having that! Who is she? Who is she?
It's a little bit sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. super nanny just go, fuck that.
Did you never think, I'll give her a slap?
Just a sly one.
Yeah, just a little one. Like you'd kick the cat, like, nonchalantly.
She's a granny in a young body, but she doesn't mean no harm.
Thanks for that, Jane. Also, thanks for not eating her.
They all did look a bit crazy when they walked in. It looked like that bar out of Star Wars.
The only thing missing was the funny music.
That's not Star Wars.
Thanks, Shabazz.
Crikey!
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Guys,
I've
obviously
got to
capable
tell
of
you.
appearing on the show.
I've got to tell you, I actually...
Shabazz! Can you let Jimmy get on with his fucking show, please?
I think I'm going to make Jade a prefect. She's in charge of the special bus over there.
I need some paracetamol, seriously, I really do.
I never get headaches.
I've got a really bad headache.
Eugene doesn't get headaches. Why is that?
I never get headaches. For some reason, I never get them. I sometimes get, like, a pain in my head, which clears up.
It's like a Sellafield works out in that.
Well, let's have a look and see if Nikki is up there. Yes, indeed. Nikki's tantrums were the most memorable thing about Big Brother this year. I don't want to be unkind to Nikki. I like her, but she has got a forehead like a Klingon taking a shit. Right, Seanstein, what else have people been talking about?
Grace chucking water on Susie.
Was it people just presuming that Gracie was a little bit of a bitch in the house?
Oh, no.
Not here, obviously, you're lovely. But, that's... She's sat here, thank you. Nice try.
Let's have a look at some of Grace's finest moments and judge for ourselves whether she is, in fact, a massive bitch.
She's a fucking stupid bitch, that fucking one there.
Sounds fine, Ashley. I feel like I'm living with a golden retriever. She's a fucking boring,
Why is she here? She's
old
had her life.
hag. With her great big silicone chunky thunder thighs.
Sorry.
Oh my God!
Bye, Leah, sweetheart.
Certainly no Lady Grace.
Yeah, nor are you, you moose.
Hey! Let's be nice, she's our guest, but seriously, dashing water in someone's face, you better know yourself.
Okay, put my hands up, I do, bitch. But, you know, I say what most 21-year-old girls say sometimes.
I think you're a really, really nice guy. I don't think there's anything the matter with you. I don't think you're that bitchy. Leah, she's a fucking bitch. Mikey, do you think she's a bitch?
No, she's not a bitch. She's a good girl.
That is the correct answer.
She's my bitch.
She's my bitch.
I read that, obviously, you're into Mikey, but you wouldn't take him home. Is that right?
No, I never said that. If you read it, it's not true.
Have you been to her place, yeah?
Not yet, no.
All right.
I'm sure it'll come. Would you still throw that water if you had your time again?
It wasn't premeditated, I did it, so I can't say it, like...
I'm not a barrister, but didn't you say to Alicia, I'm going to throw water in her face?
No, it was like premeditated like 2 seconds before I was going to do it.
That's premeditation.
Is it?
Let's have a look and see whether Grace's bitchiness is up there. Yes, Grace's behaviour was the third most talked about thing this year. On leaving the house, Grace got a call from Nuts magazine. Shabazz got a call from Your Nuts magazine. And Nadia got a call from No Nuts magazine. Dave, what else have people been talking about?
Is it Pete and Nikki's love? They're in love, aren't they?
Should we check out this romance between Nikki and Pete?
How would you define your relationship with Nikki?
Wow! Meow! Shh! Be quiet! Quite good. I love her, I love her. Wow, I love her! I love Nikki! Ah! Oh, shit, got a headache. I'm really smashed.
What do you make of it, Lee? Because you liked Pete, didn't you?
She likes him.
What? No, it's me mate. I looked
No,
at
you
him.
liked him.
No, I didn't. No, because my fella's in the audience.
You did like him a bit, though. You spent 2 weeks putting his head between your boobs.
No, I did not.
We have the footage.
I have to
to say I would like to be there when he meets Nikki's parents, because that's going to be interesting. You know, normally it's quite a nervous, quiet moment. I think Pete will give her about
Nikki has a
2 hours.
handler rather than parents. It's like falconry. She just lands on a glove behind her. Just swings a bit of meat on
Do you think it's going to last, Grace?
I don't know, just let's put those two in a room and let's just see what happens with that one. I haven't really got
We have done that for the last 13 weeks. Well, I can tell you that Pete and Nikki's love affair was not in our top 3. Oh. Yeah. Nikki is madly in love with Pete and desperate for him to say those 3 little words. Meow, wankers. Sean Steen?
Sorry.
That's one. It started.
I'm sorry, Jane, were you not getting enough attention?
I'm sorry.
You know what it is? She's not in the front row.
Me.
Sorry, Jane. Jane, it whacked the back of your head, did it? What could it possibly have damaged there?
Oh, God.
What else have people been talking about in Big Brother this year?
Shabazz. I think we haven't talked about him for a bit, and seeing him here... And...
Let's have a look at some of Shabazz's hilarious antics.
I love my mouth. Look at that. I mean, you can't buy lips like that. You know what I mean? I've had these all my life. Lovely, full... I mean, that is a Marilyn Monroe mouth. I love it. Oh, you're done with me?
It's true, though, Shabazz has a Marilyn Monroe mouth. Just about 3 years after she died, sadly.
Great name, Shabazz. Sounds like a magic spell, doesn't it? Shabazz, puff!
Well, I can tell you, surprisingly, Shabazz wasn't one of the top 3 talking points this year. Shabazz is now starring in a film. Well, it's not a film, it's CCTV footage from Glasgow's Lidl. When a recent boyfriend said, "Show me your nuts," Shabazz barked like a dog and did a poo in the bin. OK, we're looking for one more thing. Fingers on buzzers. What else have people been talking about?
Well, then robots came in. You know, and then robots came in and they smashed all the walls. And now they had the laser eyes. And they made the jacuzzi boil up. And those guys smashed the place to pieces.
I'll check for you, Sean. No.
Was it? Oh,
Not robots,
Ursula
though.
going in again last week.
People going in and they shouldn't be in when they've been out already.
Yeah, when
and they're coming back again.
It was possibly the most complicated Big Brother there's ever been.
I couldn't follow
Even the people that said it was dumbing down TV couldn't follow it this year. Let's have a look at this.
You may now leave the dining and move into the house next door.
You have been chosen to return to the Big Brother house for the final week.
Look at her, look at her. Look at her.
Oh, my bloody films.
She wouldn't make that noise if you stood on her face for an hour, would she?
Yes, the evicted housemates returning to the Big Brother house there. Do you wish you'd gone back into the main house, Grace?
No, I had my 21 minutes, didn't I, for my birthday. I got put back in there.
Didn't you have a go at Ashleen when you
Because it was my 21st and I wasn't going to waste my...
21 of these, come on! Let's have a look and see if evicted housemates returning to the house is up there. Yes, it is. People were talking about the evicted housemates returning to Big Brother. Mikey, Grace, Nikki and Leah, they're like the Fantastic Four in that there's 4 of them and that's it. At the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean's team have 2 points, Dave's team have 1 point. The next round is called the poll with a hole. Each statistic I give the teams is missing one salient piece of information, so it's up to the panellists to fill in the gaps. 76% of Big Brother applicants want what?
Is it the bed furthest away from Shabazz?
A brain.
76% of Big Brother applicants want a brain.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that that's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And it is a lower percentage than that. It's
Yeah.
25%.
It's actually 33, Jimmy.
Is it?
Yes.
What about
'Cause
Dorothy?
There's a lion, a tin man.
Well, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, she doesn't want anything.
Yeah, she wants to go home.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's not a
fight
thing.
with you about the Wizard of Oz,
No, that's-
but I fucking will,
She
Sean,
wants to-
and I'll win.
Or presenter, yeah.
What was that again?
TV
Rich.
presenter.
That's the correct answer.
Yes.
Come on. 19% of women think that Grace is what? What do you think you are? What do you think 19% of women think you are?
It's a low percentage, so it won't be bitch. That would be 90%.
A range of shelving from IKEA.
Is it a moose?
It's not a moose.
A shoe-in for the derby.
Is destined for the UN peacekeeping force. In Lebanon, just behind the Hezbollah going, Annie said you got a fat ass.
What do you think, Mikey? What do you think 19% of women think that Grace is?
It's a low percentage, so something like a nice girl.
Sorry, can I just ask, what's your longest previous relationship? Because he called you a bitch and said a low percentage, nice girl. You little charmer, you. I'm going to tell you, Grace. 19% of women think that Grace is a good role model.
Oh.
And if the role in question is the lead character in Jackie Collins' new novel, Sloney Bitch, I agree. 15% of Big Brother viewers say that Leah reminds them of what?
Bet Lynch. Yeah.
No, the Bet Lynch came nowhere.
Oh, God, tricky, isn't it, sitting next to you and that.
It's not something dead insulting. It's something really nice, actually.
Oh, I know. Boiler knees lagging. In a nice way.
Is it that woman out of Charlie Gregg's?
What's that?
Gregg's pasty shop in Charlie.
It's someone very close to them.
Mother.
Even closer than their mother.
Porn mag.
Themselves.
That's the correct answer.
Themselves.
That's a nice thing, isn't it? That's good. So at the end of that round, it's 3 points for Sean, Leah and Dom, and 4 points for Dave, Grace and Jason. Our next round is face-off. We've got 6 well-known Big Brother contestants here in the studio. Nadia, Jade, Shabazz, Eugene, Jane and Mikey. OK. We asked the public which of these housemates would make the best James Bond.
Nadia, master of disguise.
You know, I have to say, my dream come true would be to be a baddie in a James Bond movie, so I can take it. I would love to be.
Octopussy.
Octococky.
What about Jade in Doctor No Idea?
Yeah. Eugene's your gadget man, isn't he?
Now, Eugene's Q. He's not Bond.
Oh, yeah. He'd be like, see this? It looks like a machine gun, but actually, it's a radio.
This is an atomic watch, but when you turn it off, it tells the time.
Yeah.
What's your favourite Bond gadget, Eugene?
I seem to remember there was the watch, as you said, the watch, which had all the gadgets in it, and it had the bomb in it.
Jesus Christ.
What are you going to go for, Dave?
Let's go Jane. Well, there's only one who looks a bit like a James Bond, isn't there? Mikey looks like James Bond, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You're going with Mikey. OK, fine. Who would you go with?
We'd go for Eugene, I think, Jimmy. I think he would make a less than adequate Bond, which is the best that we can hope for.
Would you kill for your country?
Yeah.
I would. The only problem is I'd probably be late.
Why would you be late?
My timekeeping's appalling.
You've got an atomic watch, man!
Well, I can tell you that you're right. The housemate people thought would make the best Bond is Eugene. We asked the public, which of these housemates would you most like to go on holiday with? Who do you think, out of that motley crew, got the most votes?
Surely there should be a prefix to that, like, if you had to. I'd like to see how Shabazz reacts to turbulence in flight.
Jade, where's your favourite holiday destination?
Dubai.
Where?
Dubai.
Where's that?
I don't know.
It's nice, though, is it?
Yeah. I just go to these places. At the end of the day, I don't want to be a geography teacher, so I don't have to know.
Quite right. It's such a great shame you don't want to be a geography teacher, though, because children are missing out on what would be a hilarious education.
Eugene, have you ever been to Vegas?
Vegas?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, no.
OK. Have you seen the film Rain Man?
Yes.
OK. I think we could make a lot of money.
OK. Which housemate would you most like to go on holiday with?
Jade and Jane as well.
So you, Jade and Jane, on holiday together?
Oh, yeah.
That is a Channel 5 programme, and you know it.
What would we call it, though? Armageddon? Well, I'm going to force you to guess now.
Jade.
You're going to go for Jade, are you?
Yeah.
Dave's team?
Well, if it was Safari, Shabazz, that'd be a laugh. Look at the lion! Look at the lion! I'm going to hide its food! Yeah, you do that.
He is his food.
Nadia.
You'd like to go on holiday with Nadia?
Yeah, I could borrow her shoes.
Ah.
She's got good shoes.
You'd like to go on holiday with Nadia?
No,
Simply
I
because
said
she's sitting
I'm-
next to
no, we're
Mikey.
I've been on holiday with Mikey, so I went on
Have
the
you?
weekend, so yeah.
Who for? Hello or OK? Seriously, though, who for?
No one, for myself. And him.
What's the point of that? You had a photographer with you.
No.
What's the point of that? OK, go on. What's your final guess?
Shabazz.
You're going to go for Shabazz. Well, I
Yeah.
can tell you that Shabazz, 8% of the public wanted to go on holiday with Shabazz. Or more accurately, filled out the form incorrectly. The top answer was Jade, so you get the points. 35% of the population want to go on holiday with Jade. Jade recently said, I'm sick of the paparazzi, so she's having a deep pan ham and pineapple instead. I'd love to go on holiday with Jade because she's got her own perfume, haven't you? You've got your own perfume?
Yeah.
Because you could bring lots of that perfume and I'm sure it would keep the mozzies away.
Oh, that was sold out of every single shop it was in, thanks very much.
Sold out or shoplifted?
Shoplifted.
Your target market is Shabazz. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh. I love it. Oh. So outselling J-Lo, I believe, and Paris Hilton.
And Beckham and Beyonce and Britney. Anyone else?
All those other great perfumiers. Chuckle Brothers, they're right.
Jeanette. I would strongly recommend it, especially because you can't legally buy mace in this country.
What's mine?
It's by Lonthric. I think you'd enjoy it. So at the end of that round, it's 5 points for Sean's team and 4 points to Dave's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls based on Big Brother, and it's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. OK, the first one. Most annoying habit a housemate could have.
I think the general standards of manners are terrible. I mean, a lot of them I've seen them eating with their elbows on the table. Somebody was using a dessert spoon for soup. I believe Mikey wore a cummerbund at breakfast.
Is it all the burping and farting and stuff like Jane had a go at you?
I can tell you that farting and burping is number 3 on the list.
Who don't do that, though? Not being funny accidentally.
Who doesn't do that?
Yeah.
Is it insisting that everybody calls you by a stupid nickname, like Spiral or Bubble or... Ashleen. It's not Ashleen. It's Eileen. That's what it is. Mother couldn't spell for shit.
Now, we'll give you a clue. It's hygiene-related.
Oh, body order, then.
B.O.
B.O.
I'll give you that, yeah. It's not washing.
Thank you.
Yes, the most annoying habit a housemate could have is not washing. Others on the list are eating all the food, farting and burping, always shouting and waking people up, or, as it's known collectively, being Jane. Most emotional housemate ever.
Nikki.
Why did you say that? You're absolutely right.
Oh.
Of course you got it. Point. Yes, the most emotional housemate ever is Nikki. This is when her MP3 player didn't work.
Oh, I love this song.
This is Big Brother. Would Nikki come to the dialogue?
I've been disqualified.
I can't switch it on, Big Brother. Oh, it's working.
The most common audition piece at Big Brother auditions.
I didn't realise they had auditions. I thought like a dog catcher went out and just saw who was barking on the stage. Get in, man, you're in, Big Brother. Big neck.
Is it something from Hamlet?
What, the blowjob scene?
Is it someone just going to camera? Oh, mad me, I fight with people all the time and I have sex all the time and I'm not bothered at all, just fight about anything, and then when they get in there, just drink tea and have weird tits.
Or is
They
it...
always say, I'm like Marmite, you either love me or hate me.
What did you say? You just hate me.
Is it juggle with one potato?
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you. The most common audition piece at Big Brother auditions is telling a joke. For example, what's black and white and red all over? Well, that sound tells me that it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Sean's team have 6 points, Dave's team have 6 points. It's a dead heat. Everyone's a winner. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. We'll be back in the autumn. See you then. Good night.
On the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special. Joining the show tonight, Big Brother's biggest mouth, Charlie. School's out, it's Danny Wallace. And their big brother, Jason Manford. And facing them tonight, Greek god Jerry. It's not Gavin, it's not Stacey, it's James Corden. And their big brother, Sean Locke. The extra special guests, Tracy, Shabnam, Billy, Eugene, Leah and Nikki. And here's your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special, a show about opinion polls, surveys, statistics and, of course, Big Brother. Did you know, for example, Big Brother 8 started back in May. The housemates have been in there so long, they think the Prime Minister is still Tony Blair, except Brian, who thinks it's Dumbledore. There have been 24 housemates this year. If you can name them all, congratulations, you're the editor of Heat magazine. Sadly, Shanessa couldn't be on the show this evening, because we didn't ask her. I don't like to think of there being winners and losers in the Big Brother house. To me, they're all losers. Let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories they found the most memorable in this year's Big Brother. We're looking for the top 3 most popular Big Brother talking points. Jason's team.
Well, I reckon early doors was the interesting bit when it was the all-female house.
Let's have a look at women going to the house for that first time.
What is going on here? Is no one noticing something? There's no guys coming.
Yeah, we'll just become lesbians and have a good time and all the guys will be after us after.
Yeah, I'm glad you're up for it here.
I like Laura there, Laura in the house there. Everyone described her as bubbly. That's just because she eats too many arrows.
It was actually the Charlie show, and we all know it. I mean, I'm not being funny. Friday, I'm going to go there.
Funny? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, okay. Friday night, I'm probably going to go back on that stage for the big grand finale, you know, and stuff like that. And it's going to be like, boo, when I go on. And I'm going to blow them all kisses. And do you know what I'm going to say? I'm not being funny, right? Oh, God, I've said it again, ain't I?
But literally, you haven't got anywhere near a punchline. You've been talking for quite a while. Yeah. Try and punch up a little bit.
I lost a bit of... I'm not being funny. Everyone was entertained, but...
Sorry, I'm not... Don't worry about not being funny. We'll just edit that out, but... James, any thoughts on the all-female house?
It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, I've got to be honest. Shabnam made it quite clear they didn't need men, we can just all... and nothing. There was nothing, and I watched that live streaming for weeks. Nothing.
I went in the second week and they were waiting for men, and they got 2 gay guys.
Are you gay?
Yes, I am.
What? Are you telling me now?
Well, I can tell you that the all-female house was not one of the most talked about things in Big Brother this year. Initially, 11 women went into the house, and then Ziggy joined them, making a total of 12 twats. OK, Sean, most talked about thing in Big Brother this year. What do you think?
Oh, where do I start? So many great moments. Anything you want to particularly choose?
Brian's brain. Don't you think Brian's brain is the big thing? Everybody's speculating if Brian did know or did not know Shakespeare. I have to admit, he did not have any clue who Shakespeare is.
Can I just confirm that Shakespeare and Shakespeare, they're very different things. Shakespeare is what I have in my pants. Yeah. Shakespeare's a writer. It's a different thing. I've got a clip that will demonstrate this.
Which one of the following is not a play by William Shakespeare?
What?
Romeo and Juliet, or Babe,
it's a movie.
Pig in the City?
I love Babe, Pig in the City. Well, I don't even know this geezer is supposed to have directed and written all these things. And if he wrote Romeo and Juliet, that's supposed to be like a proper, like, arty-farty film with, like, Leonardo DiCaprio in, and they all speak like they're pissed and stuff.
Brian, can you confirm your final answer?
Yeah, Babe, Pig in the City, you want to vote that?
Isn't the thing about these people being stupid, it's like a competition every year, somebody get thicker and thicker. I mean, next year there will literally be someone going, oh! They give them an ice cream, they go,
No, that's this year. That is Brian. Let's have a look and see if Brian is up there. Yes, this year, little did Brian know. That's it. He knew very little. He's not the sharpest tool in the box. In fact, he's not even as sharp as the box. Brian is a data entry clerk from Basildon, so if you live in Basildon and you've been getting someone else's post, you now know why. OK, fingers on buzzers. What else were people talking about?
Oh, is this when I say who we think we're next talking about?
Yeah. Yes. So what do you think people have been talking about in the Big Brother house this year?
Oh, I like to say me, probably, but I'm not going to say me.
No,
I better not, because I don't really be... Well, I probably will be.
You don't want to be egotistic.
You don't want to big up yourself.
No, Charlie, say you. If you think it's all about you, say, girl. I'm not being funny, Charlie, but you are South London it girl. No one can even touch you. Look at your outfit. I can't even compete. What have I got on? Oh, my God. It's like nothing. It's just like a suit. I can't even compete with that.
Babe, I love that suit. Anyway, guys, back to me, right?
What would they be saying about you, though? What do you think people were saying about
Bring
you?
her back in, the most argumentative, most talented, and most... What the hell? Everything.
Should we have a look at Charlie in action?
Yes.
I said anyone who says I don't wash up is an arsehole. What part of that didn't you hear?
Psycho.
Plain a fucking Jane. Look over little... Oh, no, let me out. Posh wife, and she said she's a compliment. She must think the fucking ugly little
Don't
fraggle.
be jealous, Charlie. It's not a nice sign.
Oh, never. Fucking posh wife, she fucking wish. Fucking ugly bitch.
Her and the family will sit down at Christmas, they go, let's watch some videos of our holiday. Let's put that on, that'll be nice. Do you remember when she was going... You're like a cross between a wasp and a pit bull.
I read that you were an IT girl, and how'd you get a DOS prompt on Windows 98? I don't know how to do it.
Do you mean computers?
Yeah, on the computer.
I don't know about that. All I know about is MySpace.
I think the IT it girl joke has been lost.
Stop.
Oh, my God, IT! Oh, you're taking the piss, right?
Yeah. No, Charlie.
You will need to know that for your interview next week at PC World.
Well, let's have a look and see if Charlie's up there. Yes, indeed, the most talked about thing this year. On entering the house, Charlie had her dental floss confiscated, which was annoying, as she didn't have anything else to wear. Charlie was the bookie's favourite, because she's the one that most resembles a horse. A beautiful horse.
Yeah, Black Widow or something like that.
Black Beauty, I think, would be the one you'd go for. OK, what else have people been talking about in Big Brother this year?
Ziggy and Chanel. I imagine that was quite a big talking point.
Chanel and Ziggy. Shanarsole is the term. Should we have a look at some of the best bits of Chanel and Ziggy? Let's have a look.
The reason why I want to fucking leave is because of you, you fucking wanker.
So that's my problem.
You treat me like fucking bollocks.
How have I treated you like shit?
You fucking stupid.
How have I treated
you
like...
treat me like fucking shit.
I haven't. I haven't.
I need to go. I asked yesterday.
think I've made quite a few mistakes on here. I think I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and one of my biggest ones was fucking you.
That was the case for domestic abuse.
Are you still planning on stealing Ziggy? That's what I heard.
I don't think so.
Ziggy has lovely highlights, and to defend him, because on every newspaper they talk about his size, he's actually quite a good average size.
When you say all the newspapers have been talking about his size, the FT barely mentioned it.
Really?
He's got a face like he's had a look inside a Hoover and it's come on, like at the wrong point. That's what he looks like.
Tracy, you didn't think the relationship was for real, did you? Do you think it is now?
No, it's proper wrong.
It's proper wrong.
Done her head in. She's 19. Done her head in.
Did you see her go back into the house?
Was she delivering pizzas already?
She's not thick, you know. You've got them girls that are dead innocent and they don't know much about boys and stuff. She's had plenty of relationships. She knows what she's doing.
Can I just clarify, are you being funny there?
Right, you're not being funny.
I can't wait to buy all like the tea towels with. I'm not being funny, right? Mugs and stuff like that.
Oh, actually, I'm getting a doll made, and it goes, "I'm a South East London it girl, not being funny, right? I'm loving it."
They're doing a doll of you.
Yeah.
Just one.
No,
and then they're going to burn it.
Is it one?
Let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, it is. Yes, Ziggy and Chanel had an on-off relationship. Will they, won't they, who cares, no one? Chanel couldn't be here tonight because she wouldn't be in the same room as Charlie, unlike most celebrities who love Charlie.
Excuse me, I'm not being funny, but since I've been out...
Are you not being funny? Sorry, can I just... Let's just get some clarification. Are you being funny or not in this bit?
Can I say something? Since I've been out, I've been meeting loads of celebrities. And do you know what? Oh, my God, my phone's full with, like, R. Kelly, all of their names in my phone book.
R. Kelly. Yeah. Isn't R. Kelly on charges this week for pissing on a 14-year-old girl?
Yeah.
At the end of that round, Jason's team have 1 point, Sean's team have 2 points. Exciting. The next round is called the poll with a hole. Each statistic is missing one salient piece of information. It's up to our panellists to fill in the gaps. Sean, James and Jerry, you ought to go first. 13% of viewers would like to see Big Brother impose a ban on what?
Cameras. And then it's all in there. They think they're being filmed and they're not. And every time there's a camera, they look at it, you just squirt some water at it like a fountain. I think it's very unfair, the twins, because most people are on their own, aren't they? And they've got an instant sort of familiar face. Well, the same face. It seems slightly unfair, that they've got that support there. Because you're obviously all a bit mad, aren't you, from being in there?
Some of them were mad before they went in, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Some of them were.
No.
Who, me?
No,
oh, no, I was normal. I did get hit on the head with a frying pan before I went in there.
Was it a random attack on a moped?
No, it was a professional hit, straight on the head.
Professional hit?
Professional hit.
See, I'm good at this, aren't I? Yeah.
Can I just, on behalf of everyone, I don't know who hit you with a pan, but just thank you. I'll give you a clue. Shabnam is covered in it.
Makeup.
Correct.
Ah.
Yes.
Yes, 13% of viewers would like to impose a ban on makeup in the house. Shabnam wears a lot of makeup. What she doesn't realise is it's what's inside that counts. Her dreadful personality. Jason, Danny, Charlie, 31% of Brits say that Jerry reminds them of what?
A kind of Tesco value George Michael.
Is the right answer.
Yeah. I'm honoured. That's an honour, guys.
Yes, 31% of Brits say that Jerry reminds them of George Michael. It's fair enough. He's Greek, you're in a park, it's dark. There is, of course, currently a state of emergency in Greece. They're worried Jerry will go back. OK, 20% of Brits think Charlie should what?
Only communicate by post.
Tell more Kieran Richardson stories. There's not enough of them.
Yeah, I agree, baby.
I want to know more about the Manchester United number 33.
Is he single?
Me.
Oh, actually, I'm going on a date. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, right, damn. Shit.
Who are you going on a date with?
I'm not telling you I'm going on a date if it's a secret. You'll probably read about it like in 2 days in the paper because on one night I go to a restaurant and like they're there and stuff like that. And I'm. What?
No, well, you may laugh, but the other day she got a free Big Mac.
When?
Huh?
How did you know I was in McDonald's the other day anyway?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Just a wild stab in the dark. OK, so I'll give you a clue. It's to do with the amount that she speaks.
Stitch her lips together.
She should stop being funny.
She'll get her own show.
Correct.
Fuck off!
The answer is 20% of Brits think Charlie should have her own talk show. Hey, think about it. It could be a game show where you get a prize if you get a word in edgeways. So at the end of that round, it's 4 points for Sean, James and Jerry, 3 points for Jason, Danny and Charlie. Join me after the break when we'll be finding out who was the most entertaining housemate ever. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. Our next round is Face Off. We've got 6 well-known Big Brother contestants here in the studio. We asked the public which of these housemates would you most want to perform brain surgery on you?
Eugene will be a brilliant brain surgeon. I have faith in you.
Yeah, he won't be able to fix your brain, but he'll be able to make you tune into Magic FM.
Why would anyone want brain surgery? I don't get it.
Why would anyone want brain surgery?
It's more that you need it than you want it. It's very rare, a vanity thing.
Yes. Very rare that anyone gets a cosmetic lobotomy. Although you may be the first. I think you could be significantly more attractive without the frontal lobe.
How much does it cost to get that?
How much does it cost? I'll pay for it. I'll tell you who's a real candidate for brain surgery. Let's have a look at him in action.
Brian, say as many different words which have the same meaning as female.
OK, female. Lady, woman, vagina, vagina person, breasts, legs, and tits, fanny, McHotties, McFitties, womb people who have wombs, and they have great big jalongas, oogada boogada, oi oi, and...
That's amazing.
Can I just apologise to any vaginas that were watching and are offended by that? I didn't mean any respect to you or your oogady boogadys. You might be a womb person, you might be watching that thinking it's misogynistic, but, you know, you're probably a McFitty, so don't worry about it.
I love the womb people. It just sounds like the cheapest Doctor Who baddies ever.
Which of those do you want doing brain surgery on you?
Eugene looks like he might collect brains. And also the skins of ex-girlfriends.
He's never had a girlfriend.
It's got to be Eugene, surely.
You're going Eugene, OK?
Yeah, Eugene.
OK, you're going Eugene. You want to go?
Gotta go Eugene, there's no one else.
I can tell you that the housemate you would most want to perform brain surgery on you is indeed Eugene. What kind of a state is the NHS in when Eugene is performing brain surgery? Is John Tickle not available? We asked the public which one of these housemates would make the best pub landlord. Who do you think?
Tracy, pint of beer, have it. Sketchy. Pint of cider, have it. What's the food like? Sketchy.
I could see Billy behind the bar in about a month.
Which of these housemates would make the best pub landlord?
I think any of them, as long as we can get Kinga to bottle up. That'd be a bit of a laugh, wouldn't it?
You're going to go with...
Leah.
You're going to go Leah?
Yes.
Tracy.
Yeah, oh, I'm the captain here. Whoa.
Sorry.
I think Tracy.
I can tell you the answer is Leah.
Yeah.
There are 2 enormous reasons why I'd go to Leah's pub. Good food, great atmosphere. That's right, she's named her tits. Which of these housemates' diaries you would most like to read? Who do you think got the most votes?
I don't think anyone's diary I'd like to read. I'd rather actually lose my glasses.
Whose diary would you like to
I
read?
think Leah's. Because I'm like, interested in like the Second World War and stuff, so I think it'd be nice to get like a...
First World War, first!
Leah's would be good, though, because it'd be kind of like sink was blocked, plumber came round. negligee fell open. With some soft guitar music. I fainted. 2 ambulance men came round.
Jason, what do you think? What are you going to go for? Which Housemates diary would you most like to read?
You know a good autobiography when it's got a good title like Columbo, Peter Falk's is called Just One More Thing, which is genius, right?
Yeah.
So Nikki should just be called Who Is She? And it'd be more of a colouring book than an actual autobiography, wouldn't it?
You're going to go for Nikki then, are you?
Yeah, because Leah's I've read in Deirdre's photo casebook, so...
OK, so who are you going to go for? Whose diary, do you think?
What do you want to go for?
I don't know.
James?
Well, I'd have said Nikki too, but I imagine that's the answer.
You think Nikki?
Yeah.
The housemate whose diary the public would most like to read is Nikki. Points for both teams. So at the end of that round, it's 5 points for Jason's team and 7 points for Sean's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your first one. Celebrity the public would most like to see in the Big Brother house.
Is it Marcus Bentley, the Geordie bloke who does the voiceover? Because he'd be a laugh, wouldn't he, just walking around, like, oh, I'm going to make some toast. Like, Marmite or jam? I decide. Like, be
I would just genuinely love to see how long it would take Charlie to get into an argument with Gandhi.
Who's Gandhi?
Brilliant.
You say you go to China White, but you've never met Gandhi.
Gandhi, he's like the hottest rapper ever.
Do you want to be a baller? Ballers. You'll be dipping in a bin. You know Gandhi.
Is he hot?
Yes!
Is he single?
He is fucking slamming, man.
Can you hook it up?
Single, man.
But he's a player.
Oh, excuse me. Look at me, I'm a playaholic, baby.
I'll tell you who I would love to have seen in Big Brother this year.
Yeah.
Billy. I'll tell you what happened, Billy. I went to make a cup of tea and I came back and you were gone.
Is it Mr. T?
It is Mr. T.
Oh!
Genuinely Mr. T.
He's everybody's favourite, isn't he, Mr. T? I've got him doing the voice on my sat-nav, which I've had for 6 months and it never gets boring. Turn left, sucker! Just all the time. He's brilliant. He won't go to the airport. I think there's a little bug in it or something.
Most entertaining housemate ever.
Is Nikki. It has to be you, Nikki, because you were crying so much for a long time and you were screaming. It's so sweet.
That is the correct answer.
Wow!
Yes, the most entertaining housemate ever on Big Brother is Nikki. Let's have a look at her in action.
I'm not fucking having that! I can't get my MP3 player to Oh, it's working. My ulcer's got so bad, it's not the tooth that's hurting now, it's the actual ulcer. It's that! Where my tooth is going down! I made a hole in my cheek! Who is she? Who is she? Who is she?
That's you. You've got to respect that.
Every time I see Nikki on screen, I can't help thinking, wouldn't she make a brilliant girlfriend? Nikki, no offence, but you make the Fourth Bridge look low maintenance. A lot of people blame Nikki's upbringing, but she was raised by Satan, and he did the best he could. Nikki, you're a drama queen.
Yeah, but I wasn't raised by Satan.
Well, how do you explain it, then?
Well, I'm just a little bit eccentric. Sorry, Sean, is there a problem?
No problem at all. I was just imagining some little crosshairs on there. It's like one of those jobs the sniper says, you put your money away. This one's on the house, mate.
Well, that sound tells me that it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Jason's team have 6 points, Sean's team are the winners with 8 points. Well done. Well, thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
11 or 5 on the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special. Joining the show tonight, celebrity housemate Vanessa Feltz. No, Rebecca, no, it's Luke. And their big brother, Jason Manford. And facing them tonight, superfan Danny Wallace. The golden couple, Mario and Lisa. And their big brother, Sean Locke. The extra special guests, Bex, Belinda, Brian, Ziggy, Nikki and Charlie. And here's your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special, a show about opinion polls, surveys, statistics and, of course, Big Brother. This show is recorded in advance, so I don't actually know who's won, but I'm pretty confident I've got the answer. Congratulations, Dennis. This year, the housemates purchased the following items: 88 bags of chickpeas, 74 bags of brown rice and 50 bags of lentils. I bet Mikey wishes he didn't have a heightened sense of smell now. 20% of Big Brother applicants still live at home with their parents. Sorry, that should read 20% of Big Brother applicants still live at home with their disappointed parents. And 70% of Big Brother housemates say they're looking for fame. Here's a tip: go to HMV, check between Falcon Crest and Family Guy. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories from this year's Big Brother they found the most memorable. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular Big Brother talking points. Sean, your team to go first.
I can maybe hazard a guess, you know.
Go on.
Well, I think maybe it's got something to do with our panellist Luke there. Because, Luke, you went into the house as a kind of sort of a strange sort of politician type. you came out... You didn't come out. That's the wrong...
I'm semi-insulted by that.
You're semi-insulted? Do you mean you've got a semi and you're insulted?
No, I'm just semi-insulted.
You're a bit insulted. Just looking at you, Danny, has awakened something deep within him.
But you came out, in many ways, as one half...
Please change how you say that. I didn't come out.
You minced out...
Thank you.
as one half of, well, probably one of Britain's strangest couples.
OK, let's remind ourselves of Luke and Becca's romance.
Oh, no, don't take your ball! I don't want you, Rebecca.
Yes, you do. Never do anything of the sort in Big Brother house.
No, Rebecca, no! No, I hate you.
I love you.
Tell me you did not just do that, Rebecca.
I genuinely think you make a really nice couple.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you go in there thinking that you would find love?
God, no. I went in there and I found this woman who drinks, she smokes, she swears. I don't drink, smoke and swear. And honestly, I became infatuated with her. It was like something off the Discovery Channel, looking at different species. But at the same time, I can't imagine not being with this creature, this woman right now.
Yes, listen, Luke, can I just take you to one side, man to man? When you're with a woman, yeah, nice not to refer to her as a creature. Even love or bird is fine. Not it.
Bird is derogatory towards women, I think.
Whereas creature is fine.
Of course.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm learning from the master.
It was like the Discovery Channel, though, wasn't it? It was like when you see a lion eating a zebra. I think just
like a walrus eating a crab stick. Let's get back to the incredible relationship of Rebecca and Luke.
In the house, you said at one point, your parents were going to be deeply embarrassed after you kissed Rebecca.
Rebecca kissed me.
OK, whatever way it goes.
Wasn't that bad? I thought it was quite erotic, to be honest.
So, is that an admission you've lost your cherry?
No, God, no. But I have lost your cherry. No.
Touch for the very
first time. You two can talk. Don't forget, I slept in the bed next to you two. No. And that was something like off the Discovery Channel, Jimmy. The sounds coming from them two was unreal.
What, were they using you as a condom, were they?
God.
You and Becca stop
going to bed about 10:30, 11. What did happen? You never shared it with me. You never told me.
More happened, just didn't show it.
More happened, they just didn't show it. So what happened?
Luke, shut up!
The truth's coming out now. Did you put your custard cream in a cup of tea?
No, that's Mario, that's all Mario's department. He knows how to dunk it better than me.
Let's have a look and see whether you're one of the top talked about things in Big Brother this year.
Yay!
Since leaving the house, it's thought Rebecca might have a bun in the oven, a shepherd's pie in the microwave and half a pasty down her top. OK, Jason, Vanessa and Luke, what else have the nation been talking about Big Brother-wise?
What do you reckon, Vanessa?
What about Rex and Nicole? It was a most insanely hellish union, wasn't it? I loved it. I was entranced by it.
I think one of the reasons I liked it was because I know people like that. They're in a relationship with someone that they clearly hate,
So
and you
do
go,
I.
what's going on?
I love the bit where it's like, what's the matter? Nothing. But what is it? There's something. Nothing. What is it? Nothing. Well, you should know. Fuck, if it's nothing, why the fuck should I know? What are you talking about?
Should we have a look at them in action?
Yes!
My girlfriend, honestly, like, you know, I mean, she's absolutely amazing. My girlfriend is one of the most stunning girls ever. Oh my God!
Is it your girlfriend, Rex?
For my prize.
Ow! I don't want to be known as Rex's girlfriend. I want to be known as Nicole and my own self.
Don't push me away.
Please just...
Huh? What the fuck is wrong with her?
I want my makeup and everything.
If you were going to come on here, yeah, with a negative attitude like you
I haven't
have,
got a negative
and
attitude.
being miserable the whole time, yeah, that means I have to support you.
Goodbye,
So you talk to other people, but you won't talk to me?
Why?
Fucking bitch. What's wrong with you?
I'm saying, get off me. Just I don't wish you hadn't come on here now. I heard those exact words.
No, I didn't.
You are pathetic.
This is like the worst thing that could have happened. Quite honestly.
For me, Rex has been the only one who's been himself all the way through from the beginning. The problem is, of course, himself is a right twat.
I don't know. Why did you say that?
I just don't like him. I think he's a greasy knobhead.
He's bright, he's astute, he cuts through the crap, he can make soup, he can make lunch, he's all right.
Yeah, but I imagine the only reason he makes soup is so he can stare at his own reflection.
Ziggy, was your relationship with Chanel as fraught as their relationship?
Probably, yeah. I think relationships in the house don't really work full stop, to be honest with you. It's hard. You know, people are bigging people up and people are bringing people down and sort of go deep on everyone. But...
Can someone get him a guitar? Yeah. People bringing me up and they bring me down.
He did at one point say, he said to her, do you want a holiday or do you want a present? Right, and then he threw in, bearing in mind this present, Jodie Marsh has got one.
I'm mates with Jodie Marsh. She lives next door to my best mate. He's built his house so his bedroom overlooks her garden.
Is your...
That's a good vote. That makes him sound a bit like a stalker, Brian.
Is your best mate Barry George?
No! I like Jodie Marsh. She's cool. She does the thing with the belts.
That's her. You have to admit, she has got a little arse on the end of her nose there.
No! She's beautiful.
She has.
She's beautiful in real life. I think it's distinctive.
It is distinctive. As distinctive as a little arse on the end of your nose can be.
Charlie, you're saying Jodie Marsh is attractive, but she couldn't touch you, surely. You're a South London it girl.
Oh, can we just leave the whole it thing alone now? I'm sick of it. Honestly, I really am. And
Whatever. Don't cry.
I'm not bloody crying, am I?
All right.
For frick's sake, I've had
I've got Alex back there. Don't kick off.
Hey, excuse me, Alan. I mean...
Let's have a look and see if Rex and Nicole are up there. Yes, it's the most talked about thing in Big Brother this year. Everyone's been talking about Rex's terrible relationship with his girlfriend, Nicole. Nicole was evicted with 94% of the vote. The other 6% were ringing a hitman. Still 3 more Big Brother talking points to guess. OK, over to you, Sean. What else have the nation been talking about Big Brother-wise?
You mean that?
First couple ever. The first couple.
Well, I reckon it must have been you two. You were the first couple in the Big Brother
Because at the
house.
audition, I'll tell you now, at the audition, they said, who's Mario and who's Lisa? And I went, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mario.
And that's how we got on.
So what do you do for the next hour of your act? No, I'm not. I'm actually Mario.
Shall we have a look at some of your finest moments?
14 million people seeing him on the anthem deck.
Where we come from, we have a fan club.
I've done a hell of a lot of good in my life, and I mean, and he's done a hell of a lot of good.
Just maybe do one more bit on the back for us.
Where?
Another.
Where? Ooh, what's going on in here?
On the top.
Come in, Daniel, come in. I'm gonna... Come in, I'm gonna wait.
I recognise that big toe. It's
You've
my
sucked
man.
it many a time, you should be. Just dunking my custard creams into this hot, juicy tea.
That's very romantic.
Finished.
I've always wanted to ask this. Is there any part of your anatomy at all that you don't loofah?
Exfoliate. We
Yeah.
are now the
No,
face
okay.
of exfoliation.
We're getting to every crevice.
You exfoliate your
Every
crevices.
orifice.
The face of exfoliation. If you do it anymore, you'll be the skull of exfoliation. Let's have a look and see whether Mario and Lisa are one of the most talked about things this year. Yes, they are. Lisa is every man's dream. That is, if you're having that scary dream where one of your mates dresses up as Pocahontas. Some say Mario looks like Sylvester Stallone, which he takes as a compliment. But what they're really saying is, you look like an old Italian man who's had a stroke.
Stroke of luck.
I think someone's broken Lisa. OK, fingers on buzzers, 2 more things to get. What have people been talking about with regard to Big Brother?
Is it the spitting situation with Dennis?
Oh.
Horrible Dennis, when he
Boo.
spat in it. And remember when he came in, he said, I just want people to think, when they see me, wow. And I do, actually. I think, wow, what an horrible bastard.
Yes.
Quite right. There wasn't a lot of liquid. I know that's not the most important thing with a spit, but it wasn't quite very much, was it? It's very, very light.
Very few people have been critical about technique, Sean.
Yes, yeah.
Excellent point to raise.
If it had been Jamie Oliver, he would have been splattered, wouldn't he? But it's very...
He may well have drowned if it had been Jamie Oliver spitting. Well, I can tell you it's not one of the most talked about things this year. Surprisingly, people were talking about other things. This is the story of a gay man spitting in the face of Mohammed when the editor of the Daily Mail heard his head exploded. Dennis didn't appear on Big Brother's Big Mouth or Big Brother's Little Brother, and unfortunately, there isn't a show called Big Brother's Biggest Still 2 more things to get. Buzzing if you know what the people have been talking about.
Is it when they let that lion in? And it killed half of them and they kept it from the public?
Can we write that down? That's a great idea for next year.
Is it when they dropped the toast and it didn't land on the buttery side and everyone was like, oh my God, it didn't land on the buttery side. That's just, like, amazing.
Is it Darnell and Sarah's weird sort of love-hate relationship?
Let's remind ourselves of Darnell and Sarah's relationship.
I see rainbows in the blue. I see rainbows.
He's walking like this.
She's a nasty girl, that Sarah.
Go on, Vanessa. Why is she
she's
a
a baddie. We've got names for girls like her. She's a prick teaser. She's a cock teaser.
I like it when they tease.
No, not if they never deliver. You've got to deliver at some point. And she's exploiting that boy. She's treating him like a little yo-yo. She is doing everything but jerk him off. And she should jerk him off.
She's done everything.
She should.
Yes! Yes, let's applaud her. Yes, she should jerk him off. The nation demands it. Get them back in that house and get him a hand job.
Give him some relief. He needs relief.
Finally, it's a political issue I can believe in.
He confidently moved himself in the shower. Mikey saw it. He told me.
Mikey saw it?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
OK. Darnell and Sarah's love-hate relationship. I can tell you it's not one of the top 5 most talked about things. No. Sarah is looking forward to introducing Darnell to her parents, and Darnell is looking forward to introducing her to the mad professor that brought him back to life. Of course, Sarah is from Australia, so she should be used to being up all night on the red-eye.
It's disgusting.
Up All Night on the Red Eye?
I'm laughing at it. I don't get it, but I know it sounds horrible. You guys are talking about, like, I had a hamster once that was white and with red eyes, and it's not very nice. The hamster died. Oh, I get it. And I'm upset about the hamster.
If we'd known that, Charlie, there'd be no mention of red eyes.
Good. Fingers on buzzers. What else have people been talking about?
I think it's Mikey being the first ever cross-dresser blind man to enter the house.
No offence, sorry, is he genuinely a cross-dresser? But
no,
surely...
he shares a room with his sister.
I like him. He's honest, he's funny, he's witty, he washes his balls in a cup. You know, what's not to like about him?
What is that cup thing, though, seriously?
What, he washes his cock and balls in a cup?
Why does he wash his balls in a cup?
Because... Why does he do that, Mark?
Why does he do
that? Well, you were about to explain.
I never witnessed that.
But how does he do it? Does he dip him in? Does he
dip him in? Poor Darnell needs a yard of ale.
That's what they were designed for, the yard of ale.
Oh, originally, yeah.
Balloon at the bottom.
Let's take a look at some of Mikey's finest moments.
The hottest chili you can get.
Scottish climate. The Scottish man. What the fuck is that?
Oh, Mikey!
There was that massive row, wasn't it, where he picked up someone's knickers. And it really got out of hand. And I was sort of going through it, I was thinking, what actually happened there was that someone took their knickers off, dropped them on the floor, and they were found by a blind man. Not any old blind man, one dressed as a rabbit. Now, you wouldn't get angry about that. You just go, fucking hell, how did that? Chances, you put it in your diary.
Let's have a look and see whether Mikey is one of the most talked about things.
Christ, we've got still at one to go.
Yes, Glaswegian Mikey was Big Brother's first ever blind housemate. Of course, because he's blind, Mikey won't be startled by the paparazzi's cameras. For two reasons. Mikey sometimes cross-dresses. He'll put his legs in the arms of a jumper. One more thing to get. Fingers on buzzers.
Is it potentially the most aggressive woman, apart from Charlie, I'm imagining, that has ever walked the earth? Alexandra. Charlie, just out of interest... See, already? I just said your name.
Is that your response to you're a bit aggressive is shut up?
Yeah. Charlie, can I ask you, who would win in a fight between you and Alex?
Do you mean physical or, like, mentally? Like, do you mean?
No one's going to win in a mental fight.
Do you mean like that?
Yeah, definitely that.
Charlie, mental fights, I think they call them arguments.
Well, I'm not being funny. Oh, shut up. I'm
In a
not
physical...
being fight with Alex, because I'm not being funny. I don't do that. I'm like, that's so unclassy. But maybe she might... No, but come on, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go around punching up people, but...
No, be serious. Would you win in a fight, physically?
If I was to punch someone, I'd probably punch someone in the audience, because you know when they just get on your nerves sometimes? So if I was that sort of person...
I think we may have a winner in the aggression thing.
What do you think of Alex?
The bookie said at one point that she was as popular as the plague, but really, the plague was pretty popular, wasn't it? Because loads of people had it.
At the end of the day, yeah, fair enough. We all know she weren't a nice person. I mean, you've got the audience every time I go on something for Channel 4 or whatever. They're like, boo, he's so bloody boring now. Do you know what I mean?
Can we show it? Whoa, easy. Not to my Charlie.
I bet they still sit at their windows going, get Charlie out. You know, a year down the line. It's so, you know...
Charlie, someone get me the tranquilizer gun. It's for your own good. It's for your own good.
Get
okay.
Charlie
Let's have
out. Get Charlie out. Get Charlie out.
Do you know what? No, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm off, mate. I want a fag anyway, so you can keep saying what you want. Because I said today... Hey, you lot, I got mans outside this building. Trust me, so solid. Don't do that.
Charlie.
Remember I told you. Yeah.
OK. Shall we have a look and see Alex in action?
Yes.
You were disrespectful yesterday and you're disrespectful again today. You want to carry it on this way? You want to play this game? We can play this game. Remember I told you.
You're a fucking prick.
Yeah, your mother. When you get out, you get yourself a book and find out what ready means. Remember I told you.
Oh my God.
Fucking fucked off. No, I want something for my throat and I'm not getting out of it until I do.
Big Brother suggests that if your throat is hurting,
Just
you
stop
quieten
shouting.
down.
For fuck's sake, don't tell me what my threshold is. Yes, a strong woman like me cannot fucking take any more.
Don't be a
You've
baby.
been going on for
Don't be a
ages and I've
baby.
asked you. I'll eat pasta. Remember I told you. Tell him I said to fuck off.
see, I'm kind of upset she went out so early because I can't remember what she told me.
Oh, no, she seems really quite sweet.
Can I just say, look at Rex there. Wasn't he noble? Wasn't he great when he was going, don't be a baby? And he was quite right. Don't be such a wuss. You talk big, you don't walk the walk. And he was the only person with the guts to say so.
I lived with Rex for 3 months.
When?
Rex is used to being in charge.
3 months?
Yeah.
You haven't been in there for 3 months.
That's 3 months.
Yeah, they have, Sean.
To the Olympics. Goes on for 2 weeks. It's massive. There's millions of events, sports and that. But Big Brother goes on for 3 months. Fucking hell.
OK, let's have a look and see whether Alex is one of the most talked about things. Yes, indeed. We better be careful. Alex is packing heat. She works in the loading bay at WH Smith's. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 4 points, Jason's team have 1 point. The next round is called the poll with a hole. Jason, your team to go first, OK? 13% of Big Brother viewers think Luke reminds them of what?
Oh.
Go on.
Justin Timberlake.
The only person who thinks you look like Justin Timberlake is Mikey, isn't it?
Is it why they should have their 5 a day?
Frank Spencer! It's a monkey or Frank Spencer.
Thank you, Rebecca. I love you too.
They're really annoying Paul Daniels. And I've taken into account how annoying Paul Daniels actually is.
Nikki, who do you think he reminds you of?
I think Frank Spencer.
So I've already said that's wrong, but you're still going to stick with it. OK. Good. I'll give you a clue. Think older.
Norman Wisdom.
Granddad.
Grandad is exactly the right answer. Yes, it is. Hope she doesn't get anything else right. That scared the shit out of me. 13% of Big Brother viewers think Luke reminds them of their granddad, but Luke's only 20, so he can't be your grandfather, unless he's from Wigan, which he is, so he could be. Sean, Danny, Mario, Lisa, you're next. 28% of Big Brother viewers would like to see Mario what?
Mario me? Oh, no, I mean...
Mario.
No,
Did he do that?
Mario me.
Will you marry me?
Is it a traditional Italian wedding?
Yeah, in Widnes.
Great.
On the Riviera to Warrington.
Going on a gondola, aren't we?
A gondola?
Gondola can be nasty.
Venice.
You've got to get out straight away. Antibiotics, the only thing.
Like to see
Mario go back in the house.
I wouldn't mind seeing you go back in the house, you know, have a tidy round.
Yeah, see Rex.
Got to get it ready for Big Brother 10.
Do a risk assessment.
Is it have a computer game character named after him?
So, what would people like to see Mario do?
Eat biscuits.
You're close.
Eat some biscuits.
To do with biscuits?
Advertise.
Eat them.
Advertise biscuits is exactly the right answer.
Biscuit.
No, advertise biscuits.
He gets it, advertise biscuits.
28%
28% of Big Brother viewers would like to see Mario advertise custard creams. You know, custard cream ads. You know, the billboards and magazine promotions. Custard creams. Do it your way. You know, custard creams. Da-da-da-da-da, custard creams. So at the end of that round, Sean's team have 5 points, Jason's team have 2 points. Our next round is face-off. Our teams have 6 well-known Big Brother faces in front of them. Belinda, Nikki, Charlie, Brian, Ziggy and Rebecca. Question number 1 is to Luke, Jason and Vanessa. If you had to be reincarnated as one of those housemates, which one would it be?
I'd have to go... I think I'd go Brian.
I would go Brian.
I think it'd just be nice to see the world through the eyes of a child. Nice, that. It's so innocent, isn't it?
I think I'd like to come out as Nikki, just to have her amazing career. And, you know...
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, no, it'd be brilliant. Yeah.
What do you think, Luke? Who would you like to come back as?
I'd actually say Brian because he won the show and he's 100 grand richer, so Brian.
Brian, just out of interest, what did you do with the money?
Well, what I'd done, though, like, I went down Bas Vegas and we bought loads of cider and stuff, and then I went down Lakeside, and then I went to Blue Water and I bought a nice jacket, and it's leather and stuff, and it's black, and then I went and bought my mum a Jeep, and then, like, we go out down 195 now in Epping a lot.
Brian, sorry. OK, so who do you want to be reincarnated as?
I think I'd come back as Belinda, actually. Because what I like about Belinda is she has a name to these times, and you should all do that. But don't do Belinda's name in the mirror at midnight. That's just a little tip for you. She will appear behind you like the Candyman, so...
You know why she does that?
Somewhere over the rainbow!
That's awful.
That's pretty...
Shall I
you?
Yeah, do it, yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue.
Does this mean the show's over? Is that what it means? What, I'm just...
Just as a question, would one of them have to die?
Sean, you're not entering into the spirit of this. We're not going to kill one of them and let you wear their skin. Let me push you on an answer. Jason's team, who do you want to be reincarnated as?
Probably Charlie, and I'd just walk around with a picture of Alex going, see, I'm not that bad. Not that bad at all. That was a compliment.
I get them all day, every day. I'm sick of them, to be honest with you.
No, you don't. All right. You don't. Do you? You don't. What was the last compliment someone gave you? Go on.
I said... There judging.
I said my last
compliment.
Oh, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think, and I don't want this to sound like a panto, but I think if we all apologise, Charlie will probably come back.
So, let's all... Charlie!
Let's all on three, let's all say sorry. 1, 2, 3.
You fuckers! Get Charlie in! Get Charlie in!
Get Charlie in. And thanks, Charlie. Very good of you to come back. Thanks very much.
You're welcome, darling. I didn't want to spoil the show, you know, an asset
Well,
like
this is
me.
the round where we're using you, so it's handy to have you back for that. All right, let's kick on. Sean's team, who would you be reincarnated as?
Charlie. She's just a big bundle of fun.
OK, so you're going with Charlie?
Yeah.
Jason, who do you think people wanted to come back as?
Brian. Brian, he's got a lovely mum, he loves her, he's got an enormous winkle because we all saw it, girls adore him. Brian.
You are exactly right.
Wow.
OK, Sean's team. If you were one of only 2 people alive in a post-apocalyptic Britain, which one of these housemates would you like to survive with you?
Charlie.
Why Charlie, Sean?
Because I'd always be the nicest person on the planet. I don't mind any of them as long as they promise to shoot me.
I'm guessing we'd have to repopulate the Earth by mating. So, Brian.
Girls are into me right now. I'm a bit of a spunk, as they would say.
I would imagine you are. Are you being a hero? So since you left the house, have you been getting all the poontang?
Not poontang, but like a bit of poonane.
Isn't that something they put on the chicken at Nando's?
Yes, it is.
You've not asked me yet, Jimmy.
Oh, no, go on.
Ziggy, because he's got a bit of everything and he's an all-rounder.
You'd like to, in a post-apocalyptic world, you'd like Ziggy?
Nothing wrong with that. Do you, darling?
No, I don't mind Ziggy. He's a great geezer, great geezer.
Thank you.
He's got the looks, he's been with Chanel.
Cool, calm and collected. You know,
You've got one hell of a night ahead of you.
Well, this sounds like some sort of internet chat.
A little bit scared.
Very open-minded couple. See...
Table for 3 tonight.
2 custard creams, 1 cup of tea.
Good luck with that. OK, so Sean, who are you going to go for?
Ziggy.
So you think Ziggy? OK.
Ziggy.
Yeah. And what are you guys going to go with?
We'll go Nicky.
OK, I can tell you, you're absolutely right. Yes, the housemate most people would like to survive with is Nikki. Let's remind ourselves of why Nikki is so special.
I can't get my MP3 player to work! It's not fair, I don't even know how to switch it on!
Hello, Nikki.
I can't switch it on, Big Brother! Oh, it's working!
Nikki, just out of interest, how do you think you would survive in a post-apocalyptic world?
What's post-op?
So there's no hair straighteners, nothing like that? Curling tongs?
Think Luton.
Yeah.
Before the end of the world.
Oh, before the end of the world. I don't really use hair straighteners.
We asked the public, in the event of an emergency, which housemate would you call?
Not Brian. It'd be like ringing Mr. Bean, coming round it. Be throwing petrol on it instead of water.
All my mates ring me up when they're in emergency stuff.
Can I lend
say
some
if
money?
No,
That
they
sort of
ring me up
stuff.
like, when they've run out in Johnny's and stuff. No.
I'd love that if you dial 999 and they go, hello, fire, ambulance, Brian Bellow.
I could tell them what's the best cider. I still drink cider even though I had underground. See?
Brian, I'm now having an emergency. It's the middle of the night. I need to know what is the best type of cider. Brian, help me.
I'd probably go with Diamond White, actually. I wouldn't go with Magnus because that's a posh person cider.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, Belinda, I've got no custard creams. It's an emergency.
Use your cock, you bellend.
OK, so let's go. Lisa, what was your answer? What do you want to go with?
Belinda.
You want to go with Belinda?
Belinda.
We've got to overrule this. This is madness. You call Ziggy in an emergency.
Go on, then. Really? Why?
But there's no joke there. You were just literally looking at them. You'd call Ziggy.
So you want to go Ziggy, they want to go Belinda. Who are you going to go with?
Belinda.
You're going to go Belinda. OK, he's overruled you. He's gone
Which
Belinda.
one's
I can
that?
tell you the answer is, in the event of emergency, the housemate most people would like to call is Belinda.
Well done.
Belinda introduces herself as Belinda, 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 because she says if you say something 3 times, people remember it. Stop singing, stop singing, stop singing.
Do you know I've actually performed at the Queen Elizabeth Hall, so it's not... I mean, I'm actually quite good.
These bloody ears lying to me again. Well, at the end of that round, Sean's team have 6 points, Jason's team have 4 points. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls based on Big Brother. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here is your first one. OK, person you'd most like to be in the Big Brother house with.
What? Robert Mugabe. And I tell you what, that guy's a character.
What do you think, Lee?
E.T.
Oh, no.
E.T.? Similar skin tone, yeah.
Is it you? Because we're used to seeing you in, like, dapper, your hair's all nice and all that sort of stuff, but can you imagine, like, in the morning on day 24, just, like, coming out in your boxers, all a bit scruffy?
I don't think
like,
anyone
shouting
wants
at
to
someone,
see...
Who ate my couscous? Like...
Has someone eaten my fucking couscous? I don't think the nation's ready to watch me wash my balls in a cup. This will take a while, they're fucking massive.
They're not massive, they're filthy. I want to go to bed.
You guys, over there, Nikki, remember we're doing a TV show?
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Ryan.
Correct answer.
Hey.
People genuinely seem to love you, Brian.
I said they all love me. See,
They do, yeah. They do, though. As you can see, Brian is here tonight. We didn't book him, we just ordered pizza. Last question. Housemate's biggest fear on leaving the Big Brother house? What do you think?
Being booed.
Being booed?
Definitely.
Being booed
Yeah.
is not it, weirdly.
Hated. Really?
Sort of.
Is it you coming out and everyone's dead? Like an episode of Twilight Zone? Well,
you come out and there's nobody there, just a couple of minicabs.
What
And they're not even licensed.
Nikki, what was your biggest fear when you came out?
That it would be cold.
Is it like you might have to get a proper job and learn a trade rather than just pretending to be famous and opening
They are all
Tesco's?
scared of that, but it's not the top answer.
Rebecca and I opened a Lidl in Coventry last week.
And you opened a Lidl.
It's true, yes. We sat there as people... It was a good scam by Lidl because they wouldn't let us come to autographs until they bought something from Lidl. Then they had to come through the checkout to see us, and we gave them 25% off vouchers. And then on the way home, we got Lidl goodie bags.
You got a free goodie bag from Lidl.
Free goodie bag.
That's a baddie bag, isn't it? OK, I'll give you the answer. The top fear of Big Brother housemates on leaving the Big Brother house was disappearing from TV. Of course, after Big Brother, contestants can look forward to appearing on before they weren't famous. Most Big Brother housemates are hungry for fame. Mo would like some chips. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Jason's team have 4 points, but the winner is Sean and his team with 7 points. Congratulations, Sean. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night. Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Now, there's a scientific theory that states you laugh 30 times more when you're in a room with other people than when you're watching something on a screen. So why not come and see me live? It's jimmycarr.com for tickets, and I'm pretty much everywhere. See you then.